Hi, this is Imran Ahmad, and here in this video, I'm just going to explain you that how your children can perform extremely well in their life. Recently I came across this book. It is written by Professor Steve Peters, and this book is called The Mind Management. Professor Steve Peters, he is a clinical psychiatrist, and he has got more than 30 years of experience as a clinical psychiatrist. So what he says, one of the very important thing what he says, that children need the right environment if you want your child to do very well in their life. Here in this video, I've also in the description of the video, I've entered my phone number as well, right? So if you want to contact me, if you want to know more about it, I can explain you more in detail. So what Professor Steve Peters says, that if you implement these strategies, which I'm just going to mention here in this video, this strategy can help your child in performing extremely well in their life. Children, they are like flowers, right? If you have got the right soil, if you have got the right environment, and if you water them, the flowers grow really well. So exactly the same thing happens with the children. All the children, they are born the same way. It is just the environment which dictates them, right? And one of the very important thing which Professor Steve says, that the motivation is extremely important for the children. If children are motivated, they will automatically start performing very well in their life. So best way to motivate them is not to criticize them, right? What happens, as you know that I am a teacher and I have got more than 18 years of teaching experience, what I have realized is that sometimes parents, they become very worried about their children's future. If a child did not do very well in English exam, so parents will become worried, and or if the child did not do very well in science or in maths exam, children will become worried, and parents actually, they will become more worried. And what happens then, parents, then they try to transfer their anxiety onto the children. This is very important, that children should not be criticized. If you want to say something to your child, just say it politely, say it in a different way. For example, your child did not finish their schoolwork in time, tell them, you did not finish it today in time, but tomorrow please try to do it in time, and just say it politely. And maybe you have to repeat this thing several times. Don't just say, I told you yesterday, why you didn't do the same, why did you do the same thing today? Don't do that, please. This is very important, because even a child who is 6 months old, still they have a respect. This is very important. So children need respect. Every child has a respect. It's exactly the same thing. If someone criticizes you, then how you will feel. This is very important. So motivation is extremely important. The second thing, which is very important, every day parents, they should spare like 1 hour or half an hour. They should sit down with the children and spend quality time. Okay, quality is very important. Try to avoid the mobile phone while you are with the children. And even children, they should not be spending time on the phone while they're with parents. And every evening, what you can do is, what Professor Steve Peters says, that you can read to children some stories of successful people. For example, Nelson Mandela, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, or any other famous person, or Jeff Bezos, who has done very well in their life. So you can read the stories of these successful people, and even you can ask your child to read a story from internet or from a book, and then tell you what it is. So it's very important, it's very important that, every single day these type of exercise need to take place, right? And also another very important thing is that you can ask your child to study. Whenever they are studying, ask them, whatever they have studied, ask them, what did you study today? What did you do in maths? Okay, you did maths. What exactly did you do in maths? What exactly did you do in science? Topics, for example, was it fraction? Was it algebra? Was it trigonometry? Whatever the topic is there. So it's very important that you should discuss these things. And also, it's very important, you need to explain to your child about the family culture, about the religion as well, and about the culture. And also to try to teach your child that you need to be very honest with the people. The best way, and to and what I will suggest you, that you should, what the best thing which you can teach your child is to set a big goal. And big goal does not mean like, oh, having £1 million in your account, or big goal does not mean like becoming a doctor or becoming an engineer or becoming a director of a company. Big goal means, this is very important, big goal means that you should be of service to other people. You should be extremely helpful for other people. What happens when children, they learn this thing in the childhood, that they should be helpful for other people, that eventually more and more help will come in their life as well. It is like tit for tat. You do good, so come, you have good. Exactly the same thing. It's very important. And also what I have experienced, which I ask my students to practice, one thing is, that children should be asked to write down at least 10 blessings every night before they go to bed. We all have got so many blessings. For example, we have a bed to sleep, right? We have light in the house. We have got house to live. If we have got a car, it is a blessing. If we have got a food to eat, it is a blessing. So children should develop the habit of writing 10 blessings every night before they go to bed. When you count your blessings, even all the success gurus says this thing. If you count your blessings and you're always thankful for all your blessings, then more and more blessings will come in your life. So this is very important, right? And another thing which is very important, that children should be taught to be truthful and be honest. These type of trainings, children should be trained from the very childhood, from the very young age, that like, you need to be honest no matter what. You need to be truthful. This is extremely important. And also very important thing, which I will suggest you again, is motivation. And how you can create motivation environment is, always praise your child. Always say, oh, you did very well. You remember last year your school result was very good. This time I want you to do the same way, or I want you to do even better. Something like this. But never use negative words. Oh, for example, parents sometimes they use these words like, oh, I told you yesterday. Oh, you did the same thing again. Oh, you can't do this. This is too much. Oh, we can't do that. Don't do this. And this is very important. And another point, which is very important, sometimes, parents, what they do is, in order to bring happiness in the child's life, they will just start doing like extra type of things, such as, even parents, if they don't have money, they will use their credit card and to buy maybe Xbox for their child, or PlayStation, or maybe some other expensive thing. Please don't do them. Explain to your child, like, we don't have this much money at the moment, but hopefully within 2-3 months we will buy this thing. You can just do these type of things. But please, this is very important. They say, the intelligent people say, that if you want to spoil your child, bring too many comforts in your child's life. If you want to spoil your child, bring too many comforts in your child's life. Your child should learn how the actual or the real world looks like. Spend time with them every single day. I would suggest you, when you go to bed or before going to bed, spend some time with your child and tell them one good thing or two good things. And that way your child will automatically learn these things, and you will start creating more bonding with your child. And then your child will start performing really well, and it will have a huge impact on their practical life. And exactly the same thing Professor Steve Peters says, that positivity is very important and no negativity, especially when it comes to the children. Please remember, no negativity. Anyway, hope you like this video. If you like this video, please press the like button. And if you want to contact me, my phone number is in the description. Please, you can phone me. And also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe to it. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.